Good afternoon. We're back for the next session, and it's by Dr. N. Kumarappan. He has done his ME in Power Systems from Annamalai University and also his PhD in Power Systems from College of Engineering, Guindy. He has worked as a lecturer for 26 years and has publications in around 100 conferences. He is the recipient of the Student Program Award by IEEE and also the Outstanding Paper Contest Travel Grant. He has a PhD QIP fellowship, and he has traveled all over the world and visited places like Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Spain, France, and Australia to present his papers. He is a fellow and life member of the Indian Society of Technical Education. Sir, we welcome you on stage.
Good afternoon to one and all. Respected chief guests of the day, Dr. Ponnuvaiko, Chairman of IEEE Madras Section, Mr. T.S. Rangarajan, and Dr. Preeti Bajaj, Vice Chair of Student Activities, and dear participants. Good afternoon to one and all. I'm standing in front of you as an alternative or otherwise a substitute to replace the actual speaker. At the last minute, the topic given to me as educational activity and technical societies. I already asked you to load the presentation. Once it's ready, I'll move on based on the PowerPoint. Before that, something about the technical societies. The IEEE have around 38 technical societies. They have a very good role. They play a very good role in the advancement of the technology. You're a student member, you receive the magazine that's called Spectrum. That is a maximum selling technical magazine all over the world. Similarly, each and every society have publishing a magazine. Suppose you want to move on to the advancement of the technology. That is the difference between the colleges and university with a corporate society like IEEE. You really want to know the advancement of the technology only through this kind of a corporate societies. That too, IEEE have a 38 societies. Each and every society, they are publishing a magazine. Not only that, some of the newly started society, they publish a newsletter. You really want to know the latest technology, first to read the magazine, then move on to the journals. Each and every society publishing a magazine as well as a journal. First, always read the magazine, then that motivates you to select exactly which topic to get involved, otherwise get interested yourself. First to read always a magazine, then move on to the journals. What is the role of the societies? 38 societies, similarly like IEEE, they also organize a conference and number of activities under the banner of the societies. And the advantage is society or that conference also peer-reviewed publication and conferences. Each and every society, some of the society maintaining the website separately. They upload their material in the particular society. And not only that, most of them may not familiarize. you have become a student member, you can also become a member of any one of the society. Once the advantage of the society is they have a significant discount on society publication, conference, registration fees. So each and every society organizing a conference, so you are also a member of a society, you get a further discount. Compared to the main discount, additional discounts also involves. And they have 38 society. Other than that, there is a number of special interest groups also there. Among them, there is a six communities. The name of the communities are, first one is a cloud computing. You know them, it's a very popular topic nowadays. You want to put your desktop wherever you want. That is possible once you use a cloud computing. Second one is the electrical vehicle. That plays a very important role in future, particularly in the smart grid applications, to manage the energy management wise. Once you use a electrical vehicle, that plays a very important role in future because it's a movable one. Based on that, you can plug it in as well as you can take out wherever you want. Therefore, once it's move on from that, it is the main application of make you the grid as a smarter. The meaning of the smart grid is making an energy management. For that, the electrical vehicle plays a very important role in future. And the next one is, other interesting group is Internet of Things. The next one is life sciences. Even they have a separate interesting group on smart grid, or separate communities on some smart grid. Once you become this member of this community, the knowledge is shared among you. Which group you are really interested, you become a member of that particular community. And not only that, other one is a green ICT. Nowadays, the three important things that plays a very important role, like E, next bio. Next one is green. The future energy must be a green energy, right? That is the development, it goes on that directions. And apart from this smart grid in special interest group and green ICT, the one is technical council. They have a number of councils also there. One among them is a technical council. They have association-wise, there is a standard association. Each and every standards are released by the IEEE. You really want to do any kind of a new product, you require the standards. Only the IEEE standards are internationally recognized. They release a standard based on the time-wise, and that is done by the standard association. And the next one is the two familiarized things. There is a presentation maybe there in the tomorrow's session. That is Women in Engineering, one of the affinity groups. Next one is Young Professionals, Gold, another affinity group. Other than that, there is IEEE technical communities on RFID. That is also another interesting special groups. And the list of the 38 societies, once you have a look, means the list goes on, and only I read some of them. That is particularly, even we have in the IEEE Madras section, we have around 14 societies, chapters. One among them is Computational Intelligence and Power Electronics Society. We have Power and Energy Society, Electromagnetic Computable Society, and Automation and Robotics Society, the Computer Society, like that, the list goes on. Which group, which society you are really interested, you want to become a member, you get the further discount, and you get the magazine, you can develop the knowledge on the particular field. Once you know the latest field, then read the respective journals. That too, always start with the ECS journal, like elsewhere publisher, then read the IEEE, you can understand very easily. But that is very helpful for you to choose a project. Nowadays, the people are struggling how to choose a project. For that, this kind of a society helps a lot. Not only that, you want to publish any paper in the symposium or wherever you want. Initially, you want to start. For that, this kind of a society magazines helps a lot. And these are all something about the technical societies. Next, move on to educational activity. I may be the Madras section secretary and treasurer as well as the educational activity chair. But till now, under the banner of the IEEE Madras section, we organized 20 programs under my chair. Among them, very popular program is, till now we organized 25 faculty development program. Recently, we organized the 25th faculty development program at CSI Institute of Technology in Nagarkoil. And the aim of this faculty development program is to improve the technical skills of the teachers. That is the main thing. The purpose is solved, not only organizing at Chennai. Most of the FDPs are organized in the rural areas. That's why most of the teachers have benefited from them. The students also benefit. And not only that, till now we organized 3 skill development program under the IEEE Madras section. The purpose of that student skill development program is make them to do the project themselves. That is the main aim of the student skill development program. That is almost 3 programs are very successful program. There is a very good attendance for that. Each and every skill development program, they have around 60 to 70 participants. And in the morning session, we always give a theory session. In the afternoon, we give a training. Particularly, we always start initially with a MATLAB, like that. For each and every skill, once we make a training, they will get the real professional skill, and you can do the project yourself. Once you come out as a flying colors, the jobs are come and knock your doors. That is the main purpose of that. And apart from this, we organize a workshop that is IEEE, under the IEEE Madras section banner, we organize one workshop called Smart Grid. That is very important thing is 50% of the participants from the industrial side as well as 50% from the academic side, 50%. And even the resource person also from L&T, ABB, and IIT. That way we chosen. And that is a very successful workshop. And not only that, this is sponsored by the IEEE R10. And apart from this, we organize a Teachers in Service program. Till now, we organize a 2 Teachers in Service program. The purpose of this Teachers in Service program is make an awareness among particularly the rural area people. What do you mean by engineering? Only based on the understanding, you are preferring engineering degree. Without making any understanding, you choose a degree. That's why the purpose is solved only not through the school student. We include the teachers, mainly the school teachers. They go and convey them about the engineering. Not only that, how to choose the branches. Most of them choosing the branches based on the advice of the friends and parents, like that. Only based on the compulsion, most of them choosing. Once they attended at the school level this kind of a program, they get more involved and get interested. Actually, the formation of this program is morning, again the theory session, and afternoon hands-on activity. That is very interestingly they participated. Recently we organized at Pudukkottai, the rural area. We have 82 participants, and all the school students and teachers are very interestingly participated, and they know something about engineering. Once they know them, that is to be conveyed to their friends as well as through their schools, it is conveyed to the student. That is the main purpose of that. Beyond this, there is a number of, the list of the educational activity goes on. This, for the, once, based on the slide wise, once we move on, the slide wise, the next slide, please. The next slide. Next. But here, the educational activity URL is shown here. You want to exactly to approach in the IEEE website. This may be the location. Next one. And this is, first one is Try Engineering. There is a 3 websites of that. First one is tryengineering.org. Other one is Try Computing. Third one is Try Nano. The plenty of materials are available. Students, parents, and even professionals, all the college students, you can access this. You get plenty of idea about it. One is called as a Try Engineering. Other one is called as the latest introduced website is Try Computing. And the next one is Try Nano. You want to give make a course on the nano material. There is plenty of materials are available on that Try Nano website. The next one. This may be introducing the Try Nano. The next one. But this all coming under the category of continuation of education. Therefore, continuation of the previous slide. Continuation of education is a very important one. Therefore, most of them not continuing their education after once they complete the degree. That is the main purpose of the continuation education. We are doing a number of things. And the webinars are very important. And similarly, what we today make a podcast, similarly, webcast, we can make a number of things through that. And IEEE online educational portal that is available. And similarly, like a YouTube, there is iTunes are available. And the next one, there is a best practice is IEEE eLearn. Next one is e-learning. E-learning, there is a number of peer-reviewed articles that appears under the e-learning. You can easily download and use it. Even how to use the e-learning, there is a separate course that is e-learning outreach program. The next one. About this continuation education, first based on the podcast and webcast. Next one. For the webinar, once you use the webinars, audio, video, chat, and application sharing. That is a very important thing in the webinar compared to the all other kind of teleconferencing and based on the video conferencing. This maybe differs. Next. And online education portal. Next one. iTunes. I already told the iTunes is actually designed by the MIT, Stanford, Smithsonian, Cambridge, and Harvard, Oxford. Therefore, that is plenty of things are available like a YouTube. You can use it. That is very important. For example, most of the students have become a member of the Facebook, and they have a very good social network. That may be one of the top 10 technologies in the last decade. That we can accept as one of the good technology as a social networking technology. That is Facebook. Similarly, IEEE, we have a My IEEE. We have a very good network on our My IEEE. Therefore, you make a network and involve a lot. Apart from other kind of help, the knowledge sharing is very, very easily possible once you use a My IEEE network. So even I thought in future, compared to the Facebook, this My IEEE dominates more. And the next one, the e-learning. E-learning, there is plenty of peer-reviewed articles and materials are available. You can use it once you access. The website also given. Next. The e-learning outreach program, how to use that e-learning library. For that, there is an outreach program. That also you can organize in your place and do a number of things under the e-learning outreach program. Next. For English technique, improving the communication skill. Because we belong to the region 10, particularly we, as an Indian community, our native language is not in English. Therefore, try to improve the communication skill. That is a very important thing in the region 10. You can organize a course for that. But that is also one of the activities of coming under the educational activities. Next. There is a course, biometric wise, they give a certificate course. I think so most of the students are familiarized. Once you approach Stanford University, they have a number of certificate programs. You can involve with that and send the assignment frequently. They give a certification finally. Because nowadays, only the studies are not enough. You require plenty of things to improve your biodata, internship, doing internship here and abroad, publishing a paper. These all plays a role. Once you do all this, once you apply for MS, you can easily get it. Not only writing GRE and TOEFL, these are all the value additions. Once you do all this, you can easily get the MS in abroad very easy. And the next one is at Capano. I think so already they introduced this site. This may be the very important site for the students. Only this sites recognize the importance of the students. They recognize achievements of the students. Right? You really achieve something through this site. You tried, your achievements are recognized. But that is at Capano. The site is called HKN. They're frequently sending the brochures for that in each and every institution in every year. Right? Try to utilize the sites at max because you know them student under the student activities, we have a $250K dollars of the scholarship. Most of the scholarships there is no nomination at all. Okay, you try and get the scholarship. That is very important message. But that is also once you apply and do a number of social projects, other projects, therefore through them your talents are recognized, your innovative, creative talents are recognized. Next. For standard education, I already introduced, standards plays a very important role, because standards, once you use a standard, then only you can manufacturing a product. Even you do your research, first always test on the standard data, then only come to the practical. Initially you test the utility or practical data, you never get the answer. First always a standard, then move on to the utility and the practical data. Next. For the real world application, even IEEE Madras section, we are organizing a project competition. Therefore, number of them, they apply for that project. It was very popular in IEEE. Similarly, in the national level, international level, there is a number of competition. You can involve with that. You can easily, they will give you the money as well as your talents are recognized. Next. Therefore, this one I already explained. Next. Therefore, finally, the global accreditation. Therefore, nowadays, the college can be improved further and further. What they are doing they get recognized by the accreditation committee, right? For that, what they are doing, they are paying the money and inviting the accreditation group to recognize us. Then only they are coming under the list of that. Then, based on the accreditation, number of students come and join such a kind of an institution. But that accreditation is only the national level. You really, your institution to be recognized in the international level, this kind of accreditation plays a very important role. The VIT, they already got the accreditation for IET. I think so till now in our region, in our area, that is IEEE Madras section, no one got the accreditation under the IEEE. Once you try, not only here, all over the India, anybody can try and get the global accreditation, means your institutions are recognized in the international level. Therefore, wherever you want to apply in the international level, you can easily get it. That is the purpose of this accreditation. Anybody can try. This is also coming under the educational activity. And before making a conclusion, therefore, wherever there is a talent, it is always to be recognized. As an Indian, we really invented the zero. And recently we find out that water, there is a water in the moon. That is one of the top 10 technologies in the decade. That is rovers, planetary rovers. Using that only we achieved there is a water in the moon. And therefore, that way, our talents are recognized. We got the Nobel Prize at 1930 by Sir C.V. Raman. The intellectual and the talent-wise, we are not lagging compared with any country. But anyway, now the competitor is Chinese, no doubt about it. Wherever you publish, wherever you go, there is another competitor is a Chinese. So with that, to overcome that competition, definitely the IEEE helps a lot to you. The advancement of the technology, and based on you really want to know the latest things and involve and make an innovative things, creating a new ideas. For that, only the societies like IEEE helps a lot. Not your college, not your university. Try to involve in the IEEE and try to utilize. There is a plenty of opportunities. Whenever you get bored, turn the websites and find out plenty of things are there. And involve with that, with the money you can do it. That is very important. There is a plenty of scholarship. With that, you can do that. Therefore, that's a very important message, but we are intellectual long back. But we recently, we got the gold medal in Olympics and as well as Oscar award. But as intellectually as well as the knowledge-wise, we are long back. 1930, we got the Nobel Prize. Apart from that also, number of Indian origins like Chandrasekhar, Venkatraman, Ramakrishnan, number of them got it, right? And for that, initially you have to start to publish a paper. Number of delta contribution to make us a PhD. Next, you become a fellow of IEEE. Based on your contribution only, you become a fellow. There is 3 fellows in IEEE Madras section. One is Dr. Junjunwale. Next one is recently Dr. Sivarama Murthy. Third one is Dr. D.P. Gotari. Once you become a fellow in your lifetime, third one. Next, you want to be recognized as the editor-in-chief of one of the transactions of IEEE. That is the next level. One of the Indians also as editor-in-chief of the IEEE transaction. His name is Dr. Nikhil Pal. He is a transaction. He is the editor of the transaction on fuzzy logic. Next is to become to get the Nobel Prize. A listed number of levels. What level you want to reach is technically. Socially, you know very well. Technically, want to reach what level. For that, IEEE helps a lot to you. Therefore, try to utilize at the maximum and improve your knowledge as well as improve your biodata resume and improve the country. With that, if I make a conclusion, any queries, I'm happy to answer it. Thanks a lot for the opportunity.
Thanks a lot, Professor Kumarappan.